Hi, this is erebusodora, which is a mouthful, so most people call me Doc. This is also my natural accent and the way I speak in English. And this is the chaotic project that took me 10 days to finish, mostly due to the fact that I have never done anything like that in my life, so I'm going to explain it in full detail. See, there is this new adaptation of Interview with the Vampire, which apparently makes us, common spectators, do things from deep analytics to whatever this thing is. The idea to make a candle was fun enough, because, vampires, they burn. But my dear friend Saika also said something like, "Wouldn't it be neat if the candle could bleed?" I remain very normal about this idea, yeah. The project contained several cases of failing upwards. Naturally, making a 3D print and skipping the traditional crafting phase would have been easier, but I do not own a 3D printer and do not know how to use 3D software. I can sculpt though, for I understand things much better when touching them. I started shaping vampire Armand's face out of plasticine, which is notoriously not very durable and gets deformed easily. Making it fully symmetrical was a bleeding headache due to my hands generating heat, so half of his face is a shyly grinning skull with a flower blossoming from his eye socket. That, along with blood and fire, matched the story of the book Armand perfectly. I made a mold out of silicone and a new, smoother shape out of wax. Wax. Things candles are made from. You get it. And when I decided to make a new mold, I discovered that wax floats in silicone in the sneakiest, slowest way. The wonky mold that was remade out of silicone leftovers and pure rage happened to be softer and easier to work with, which was also a huge win. It is a bit sticky, but I can live with that. I almost added the pineapple aroma to the mix, for it already has a faint honey scent. It also somehow made sense to add gold to the blood. I am looking at you, Marius. You would have loved such a candle, you see. Anyway, the next tricky part was to make the candle bleed. Adding the pigment didn't help, it just mixes with all the forbidden soup inside the mold. The idea of making separate molds for bloody cores was tempting, but it required extra silicone, which I didn't own at the moment. So I used thick brushes. You stick it in, you leave it in for an hour or so, you take it out and pour things inside. Please don't use this phrase out of this context, it sounds awful. I used both dry and liquid golden pigment to add the details, and there you go. Our beautiful gremlin is ready and lit. Worry not, no vampire Armand was hurt in the making of this video. I am not Anne Rice. Thanks for watching, hope that was fun and the world is kind to you.